What's up, weebs? We're back with another rule of 3. All right, where in this show we only watch 3 episodes of one of the hottest animes that are coming out this season, and we basically take it from there to figure out if we're going to continue watching it or not.
And you're lucky you even got me to do that.
Yeah,
man.
Okay,
put your motherfucking 3s up.
And in this episode, we're taking it not in Japan, taking it all the way back, all the way further over to China.
We're going back to
the old kingdom,
the first kingdom of the East,
Tariff Land.
Yeah, I felt like I got charged more to watch this anime than usual.
What the fuck?
Yeah, a couple more megabytes here and there.
Couple more megabytes.
They snuck that shit in there.
I'm sure they cranked that shit up a little bit. Like, you can watch, but
yeah,
it's gonna take a little bit more memory.
So tell us about this anime, Chris. What is this anime about?
This anime is called To Be Hero X. It is about heroes in this world are somehow created through their own popularity, and their powers are associated with how they became popular.
How viral they are.
Yeah, how viral they are. And their abilities and status is completely tied to it. So if they're fighting someone and something happens while they're online, that becomes a scandal, their power plummets, and then they will probably die or something like that.
More popularity, more power.
Exactly.
Less popularity, more normal.
You gotta wonder what that kind of messaging is trying to say to you.
Oh, you know.
One could only guess. Some type of social credit system.
Maybe, mayhaps, you know.
No,
Commentary.
superheroes.
Yeah, it's superheroes.
Capes.
Yeah,
capes.
I'm glad to know that in the
hot
social credit system, I can just like take your identity.
Yeah. And
your power.
Our story starts with a character who is doing he basically helps marketing for one of these heroes, Nice, and then when one of his newest ideas gets rejected, he goes up the roof to contemplate his life. Nice is on the roof, and then he kills himself. And now he found out that he saw it happen. So the people who found him, instead of like turning him in or anything to let everyone that Nice died and stuff like that, they dress him up as that character.
Because they have to do PR management, baby.
Symbol, money
and business has to keep going.
Exactly. And the transfer of power is almost seamless. Like, they just give him the suit. He gets the ability of social credit, viralness.
I like that. Social credit.
Yeah.
No, that's
and he basically slowly over time starts to become more and more like Nice, the guy he helped market for.
Not just powers wise, but personality as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, as long as the crowd believes that he's nice, he is nice.
Which is kind of weird when you start getting into. I guess I'll save my grievances for later, but
calm down. Calm down.
You're right.
Get that head out your head for a second.
But no, I think, that sums up. Now
that's episode 4.
But that pretty much sums up like at least the first 3, because it's about bad guy him dealing with being nice and trying to figure out where he begins and where Nice where he begins and where Nice ends and stuff like that.
And him having to come at his life, living his dreams.
Oh yeah.
Until they realize they're not all what they're cracked up to be. That's when I kind of started noticing. That's one of the things I kind of liked about this show, the way it took that, behind the closed doors of somebody that is infinitely famous, that they can't have a normal life. I think it was episode 2 with a homegirl, and that's what I thought. Yeah,
Moon.
Yeah, that's what I like. I really liked that particular episode because of kind of that. Other than that, like, what'd you guys think of the animation? And
I loved how it flipped between different styles constantly throughout the episodes.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of like the gacha game 3D aspect of it,
Yeah, I don't really love that.
But it wasn't
bad.
No,
it's not as bad. I'm just
prejudiced.
I've seen. I mean, we've seen some bad 3D animation.
Kolyoko.
Yeah.
I watched Beast Wars.
Shut your mouth! Like, always got that in his back pocket.
I like how you brought it out and I didn't have to.
Look, I don't honestly. I actually really like this the CG, like the style of it. Like it's not like I said. I've seen way worse, and the Chinese did a pretty good job on this aspect. You know, the anime portion was also really good. You know, I liked it. I'm not really a fan of how they depict certain people, but it was yeah. Where I'm still like, we're still there. Really?
Yes,
like, yes, never not there.
Yes,
never not there.
No, yeah. Okay, but no. Other than that, no. I really like, and I like the fact that it made sure in certain points there was like they made sure to have certain animations for certain parts of the story, like when they were fighting, or there was like certain montages and stuff. Like, okay, this would be good for the 2D animation, and the 3D animation could be for everything else. I'm like, okay.
Well, of course, for you other people out there wondering, yes, the fights do go hard.
Oh yeah, they go hard. They're pretty good. That's where their budget is and such. And unlike and comparatively, like unlike Solo Leveling, I would say I actually give a fuck about the fights a lot.
Don't invoke Jinwoo.
I will evoke Jinwoo.
I do agree with you on that.
Don't punch up.
I do. I mean, no matter what, I do feel that I am infinitely more connected to what's going on here than that other shit.
No, like at least our main character, he's not like
it's a person.
It's a
fully developed human being.
Yeah, there are things going on, and there's a world that is being explored within these first 3 episodes. You have people who are doing things, not by themselves, and it matters. Mm-hmm. You have not just the main character you are focusing on, but you have other characters who are involved with not only him now, but with Nice, since he is taking over this character's life, and other people are noticing it. It's, did you think we wouldn't find out idea?
Yeah, exactly.
I do find it a little weird that he's like, all right, you're Nice now. Here's Nice's girlfriend, which is yours. That's very
how it
strange.
Is. That's how it is. Like when it comes to like the famous aspect of it, and you're over the company and stuff. Like when it comes to celebrities, especially over in Asia, like the pop stars and stuff, they're forced into these like.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. The American ones do that too, but like that's gross. It's kind of gross. Like
the show must go on, buddy.
That's why I like that.
That's WWE. You think these people are dating when they're working?
That's why I like that behind the scenes looks when she was like, "Don't touch me. Don't fucking talk to me." She was like, "We're off work. We're off the clock."
No, like I like the fact that even though you find out that our main character he loves Moon, like
loves the fuck out of her.
Loves the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
Creep-ass weirdo.
That is weird. That is
how the fuck?
That is real sticky behavior.
Exactly.
Again, there's that fundamentalist fandom, and he was just
what a
fucking.
simp.
That is that anime logic. That's that anime logic.
But I've never seen such a, and that's the most like fantastical part about this series. In my opinion.
You said it right the first time.
No, it's the most craziest part about this series is that what's his face is not only a fanatic, like crazy ass fanatic, but he is stable. Like at least, like he's not like frothing. Like he wouldn't took his first chance at like jumping into bed and groping her and shit like that. Like any other like one in any other like anime or something like that, or in real life, because they wouldn't be able to handle being in the same room with them. You know, he slept on the couch.
Right, which is fucking. He put the blanket on her.
He was so respectful.
I was like, oh, what a gentleman. Even though like you just gave a whole speech about how she's your inspiration.
Literally.
I'm like,
her goddess.
Where did this come from?
She
don't know her
because they're a couple.
Like he doesn't know her.
He doesn't.
So it's strange in that regard. But I don't expect anything less from this type of medium. I will say, aside from using all the black characters as a stepping stone, which to begin with, the way they are depicted is a whole other thing. Like. Yeah. Where's the fucking melanin at? Where's the color at? Like, you couldn't even tell these people. I mean, you had to try really hard.
If it wasn't for the thank God I watched this in dub, because the dub at least have it felt
if you didn't have the voice acting, you'd be like, oh, okay.
He just has short hair.
Yeah.
No, he's black.
Oh,
I did. Are you sure?
Oh, that's new.
That's new.
Yeah.
You could see it.
Yeah, if you got like anime eyes, like what
It's a different shade of white.
Yeah,
just a slightly darker.
This is ripe peach.
Like we don't have any of that color. Let's use peach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Smear it a little bit.
Smear it a little bit. Get a little coffee stain on there. That might help.
Yeah.
I honestly like with that whole episode with him and everything. I get what you guys are like, using him as a stepstone. But I wish it was a different character so we didn't have that aspect around it. But I like the depiction, the fact that he became famous for one thing, and like just like a lot of these powers are also traps. Like once you're that thing, you cannot be whatever your fans don't want you to be. Like the fact that what's her face, who has this teleporter gun, like Moon, her whole ability is teleporting. But if her fans want her to only be with Nice, she can't teleport anywhere else. Her power is limited by what her fans want. The guy, I forgot his name, Firm Man. That's his name.
Yeah, I think that one was a little like a swing and a miss. He was stuck in some legs.
He was stuck.
Yeah,
He couldn't.
boots.
It was it was the boots, not the power. It was just the boots.
No, I think it was because the boots was keeping him at least a little bit more comfortable. He couldn't bend over or anything.
Because of the boots.
Because of the boots. The
No,
boots were like braces to keep him from being knocked over.
He had no problem kneeling down, but then once those boots came on, he was crippled.
I feel no, he could walk and stuff afterwards.
Metaphorically crippled.
Oh my god.
He was always standing tall.
I think the boots themselves were a metaphor.
Sure. Yeah. He was locked into it. He couldn't move.
Yeah, because of the boots are showing.
Oh my god! Yes. The boots. The boots locked him in, and without the boots, he could finally kneel and be lesser. Cool concept.
I mean, he
all the pressure. All the pressure was released.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want to be a cool superhero. I'm so glad I could be weak.
He
literally said, "I let all this stuff get to my head, and I forgot who I was. I don't need this fame. I'm gonna go back to being able to help people."
Yeah, like that he went back to
your job.
Yeah,
doing what?
Being a firefighter,
saving people.
Like, all right,
that's what he was doing. Like when he was a superhero, he wasn't doing shit, but like doing PR shit, like that, like just like they all do. It's not about whether he's a good superhero or not. It's about how much his fans love him.
Nice is a good superhero.
Yeah, Nice is no, he's not. Who did
he saved like 4 people. He fought like 4 people on TV.
This Nice, but we don't know how the other Nice was.
No, that's the only one I'm talking about. The one that I've seen.
Oh.
Well, we're not exactly. He's different. Because he's a guy. He's got
oh, there you go. That's what
he's the perfect man, as we saw.
Yeah, of course. As he would be, right?
Yeah, 5'5", 135 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Pale skin.
Mm-hmm.
White hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a cape. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
The image of God.
Nice. I will have to say this anime. I really love this anime. I liked it. It's definitely an anime. At least has a really good like endings in my opinion because it kept me watching. I couldn't stop. Once I started when episode 3 at the end of episode 3, it just kept going.
If I had more time, I may have watched to see what episode 4 was giving, but
yeah,
I was watching it right before I came over here.
I like the fact once you get like past episode 4, like it really switched the script of what like this anime is really about.
It does.
Yeah,
you can kind of see it in the beginning.
You can't.
No, it's not what you.
You don't know what I think it is.
I don't
elaborate.
Elaborate.
So, the leader dude, who's always there in the background, the one in the suit.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about like in the opening?
Yeah, like I think maybe like you said, this is a trapping of them in there, and maybe someone's at the top and
controlling everything and everything.
That's where I'm leaning with it.
Well,
would that be wrong?
We haven't even.
I think they have in the right direction.
Okay,
and like the Y span. Yeah, that I'm with you on that because I still think that. But the episodes that came across were you not even talk about him.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Which I didn't even put like the clues together like of his design and stuff of like who he is.
Where's the dog?
I mean, just look at him.
At the end credits, there's a Scruff McGruff. There's a dog.
Oh yeah.
Where's the dog? We're 10 episodes deep. Where is he?
The season isn't over yet.
Where's the dog? He's got a hat.
Scruff McGruff.
Sound like my wife when we get to the park.
Where's the dog?
Where's the dog?
I need to pet the dog. He's probably in
I
episode
hear
12.
barking somewhere within 5 miles.
I just say, how's the dog a hero? How do you get the social credit?
11 or 12, maybe.
Hopefully.
Because I'm sure this is only going to be a 12, and then they're going to hopefully maybe I don't know, get a season 2 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because they need a season 2. Otherwise, it's going to be very rushed.
Yeah.
Feels.
But I would say, like, what overall, what do you think of it?
Any other depiction of superheroes that is not Western, in my view, is sacrilege, and I don't really enjoy it too much.
Oh my god!
But
we need you here.
that's not saying that I don't see the little cute shit about, and not that it's cute or whatever, but the little cute shit about how it is like you can be fixed in a system of sorts. You're using it to tell another type of story. And I respect that. That's cool. That's cool as hell. Like, I love it. That's one of the things I love about animes to date. Well, some of them.
Yeah, I know.
Is that they
when they're good. Like,
they take an idea and they take a premise and it's like, you know, they turn it around upside down.
I'm surprised this anime, even with the hints of the social commentary they're trying to do, that it would even slip past. Like, I'm surprised even.
You think anime fans are mediacy literate?
No, I'm just talking about like the government itself, like letting certain things fly, because, you know, they don't like, they really make sure they lock down their media, you know. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised, like, because it's the commentary they're talking about when it comes to that society. It's like, it's like,
sounds like, you know, propaganda is propaganda, and they're gonna let that shit fly, buddy.
maybe, I guess so. Yeah, it does. There are like aspects like, oh yeah, people are gonna love this. Like, this
They're really gonna.
I mean, it's hot.
they're gonna. It's everything else is gonna skip right over their head. You know. Just like people who like cyberpunk, they're like, "Oh my god, I love cyberpunk. I want to have a robot arm and stuff like that instead of seeing the dystopian."
Yeah, I want Neuralink.
I want Neuralink.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
I can just tank having my spine ripped open with no anesthetic.
Yeah, David was cool.
Leave it exposed, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I just want people to see inside. Put some RGBs in there.
Prosthetic 6-pack coming up.
Yeah, they'll look at this like, I wish I had I wish I had viralness so I could become a superhero. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What you think about 3-piece, Haida?
It was good. I mean, it's probably not something I'll keep up with just because that. I don't know. It's just I had fun with what I saw, but like how much I don't know. It's all right to me.
Okay.
The intro was cool. I like the.
I was gonna say,
music
like, how's everyone?
on fire.
Yeah.
Couldn't be moved by it.
We need you.
It was just not good.
It was fine. I mean, it was good to me. The dub was way better than the previous one, like by miles. The 3D animation is very tough to sell to me.
Okay.
It made it very much more watchable and appealing to me with the changes in the art, and I will give them that. That was really cool. That every single episode had a different style of art form when they were like looking to the past. But I mean, the story of just like this guy and this bureaucratic social media viralness to become the best superhero. It was all right.
Okay.
It just didn't really appeal to me. Like I said, everything around it, like the fights were cool. It's just the main synopsis, I guess, topic of it that I'm just like, all right.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. So I guess we can go around and give our recommends or non-recommends.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So you go first.
Start with me.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
It was cool though.
You cool though? Okay.
I recommend it to anime fans. If you're an anime fan, you're gonna love the fuck out of this. I recommend it to anybody that wants a story that isn't the usual jump, shoto or whatever.
Like Shonen or whatever.
Shonen, yeah. This had a little bit more. Yeah, it's same thing. Shoto too. It had a little bit more substance than normal shonens, so I recommend it as far as that. It just, for whatever, everything was there that should have clicked with me. It just, when I finished watching the third episode, I was like, this is cool. I'm going to come back to watch it. I never did. Oh. So it's just one of those where it was just like,
that didn't pull you enough.
Yeah.
It was like almost there.
Yeah, it was there. It had his fingers in my mouth, but it didn't taste like cherry.
Okay.
What did it taste like?
Oh my. CCP.
I'd give it a recommend.
Yeah, same here.
This is fun. If of course, like he said, Shonen, if you're a Naruto watcher, Dragon Ball watcher, Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, all Solo Leveling, all that nonsense. If that's what you like, this is what you're going to get.
This is the most different from a while in that genre. It's been a while.
genre.
Yeah, that's been
Yeah.
mixed in a while. So like this should be on the high of your list of like things to watch if you're especially a shonen fan.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would give it a definitely recommend for those who really like who are only watch shonen anime but want something a lot different with some.
Don't know how you soldiers do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they do it either. Was just
The same way they do anything, taking their head and banging into it. Until you feel nothing.
I love this.
Another thing, I think part of it that why I don't recommend it because there is like a feeling of implied substance with not much substance.
Like it's elevated.
It's elevated. There's like implied nutrition, but it's still like fluff. Most of it is fluff.
Yeah, it's just like,
It's got some nice messages, like that guy that wouldn't bend over, that couldn't bend over. His, him wanting, actually being a legitimately good guy that got dragged into this and like lost himself. There's some nice stuff
Messages
there.
there.
Oh, so you're doing the bending.
bluffed.
You're doing the bending.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
It got to you. You know what it is.
That's that Jonathan Majors movie, isn't it? Huh?
I don't know which one it is, but I do know. Whatever. I can't recommend it because I'm a tourist. I'm not an anime guy. Technically. I mean, that's what this side of the room. That's how you guys treat me.
It depends on the day.
That's how you talk to me. That's how you treat me.
need
So
you.
I guess it's true.
Yeah.
We need the unbiased outsider.
Okay, good. Because I'm gonna be unbiased as fuck. All right, this shit was nothing to call home about.
We'll get you one day.
Yeah, I'm already here, but you know what type of anime it takes to get me here.
What, Demon Slayer?
Yes.
The only one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Only one.
I'll bring a Demon Slayer.
Once again, these Tanjiro niggas.
The only one, and then there's some other ones too, but like we're talking new shit.
Y'all let me know if you know anyone who says Tanjiro is their favorite character and how different they are.
It's not my favorite character, but also
I still gotta line up this debate. It's gotta be a debate of Jamal and Indy versus you. They got to debate that solo leveling and Demon Hunter.
Which one's
Demon
better?
Slayer.
Yeah.
No,
I'm winning that. I'm good.
No, not better. You got to go up against him to convince him that they're both good.
Oh, well, God!
You gotta get him to say.
We need to clear out like a week.
I think, because that might actually end up in the brawl. That might actually be the episode.
When you just jump over the fucking table.
No, Clarence is gonna clear me the table. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm gonna try to win. Okay,
He's got that steel chair next to him.
it's right there. Bam.
He threw the table. Oh.
Now let me get the iguana.
But with that, we are out. What you think of To Be Hero X? Did you like it? Did you watch it? Are you gonna watch it after we talked about it?
I honestly didn't even think
If
the
you've
name
watched
was
more
that
than
long.
three episodes, do you too seek closure on some of these other characters?
And
Where did they go?
you know what? Let's open this up.
to being poor. The fuck?
I would like to open this up. Animes, recommend them. Let's
Yeah.
give it a try.
Yeah, always.
Let's recommend let's watch what you guys recommend, and let me shit on your dreams and what you like.
I'll watch it. I'll watch anything. I watch Golden Time, nigga.
Yep.
Notice how quiet they got.
Golden Time.
It's like I don't know what it
Golden
is,
Boy?
but the
No.
Is it a golden shower situation?
No.
Oh,
Long and short of it, some guy got, I don't know if he fell off a bridge or got hit by a truck. He got amnesia.
And that's the whole anime.
And it's him going
So-
through his college year of, some chick that he used to know not recognize, him not recognizing her, and then him falling in love with some blonde-haired idiot.
somebody.
I think I remember you watching this.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so mad. Like, what do you mean you got your memories back and you went with this other bitch? What do you mean?
Oh my god, you were in it.
my lord.
That actually sound like you like that shit.
Well, with that being said,
All right.
stay frosty.
Peace out, weebs. See ya.